Hi guys, welcome back to the Drive Life channel, and today is sort of a little update on the garage. Yesterday was not a good day for the cars. The Volvo is absolutely fine, of course, but our two Volkswagens, the GTE and the Polo, had a bad day yesterday. So the GTE, we found out that it's got a cracked alloy, so that's going to need a brand new alloy on it. These are I think they're 18 inch, 19 inch. I don't know the exact name for the wheels, but I think they're like Victoria, Pretoria, or something like that. They're quite a common Volkswagen wheel, so that's going to be 280 quid we found the wheels for. So what we're going to do is we're going to get that hopefully redone soon, because at the moment the tyre just keeps going flat. We did take it to ATS to start off with when the tyre initially went flat, and they said there was nothing wrong with it. So then my dad drove this car at least 300 miles on the motorway since that, and noticed it went flat again. And then they actually took the wheel off that time and actually found out that the wheel was completely cracked. And I'll insert a picture, or I'll post a picture online, probably on the Instagram. If you're not following, it's _DriveLife on Instagram. So yeah, that's unfortunately the fate of the GTE. But the biggest sadness came with the 9N Polo here. This is my brother's car. He was driving to work. You might actually look, we can still see the dreaded tow hook down there. He was driving to work, and no, it wasn't. He was driving to his boxing practice, and he was we suddenly had a call from him. My dad had a call from him, sort of, you know, when it's just too early for that person to be calling you, like they shouldn't have got there yet, so something must have gone wrong. And he said it broken down. So, and what he described was a horrendous grinding noise, and then some and the car pretty much stopping. So that's what we sort of knew straight away. We got our RAC out, they recovered the car back home. We had to push up this driveway here, which is always fun, it's actually quite steep. And it turns out that the cam belt has completely snapped. So essentially it sent the pistons straight into the valves and smashed up all the head and everything. So it might have to be an engine rebuild. Just wait for this emergency vehicle. There we go, hopefully you can all hear me again. So yeah, we're looking at options because for that, this is the 3-cylinder 1.4 diesel, which means that it's essentially a 1.9 PD engine with a diesel with a cylinder locked off. So we're going to have to look into sort of the validity of being able to rebuild it, whether that's a possibility, or we might have to go for a mad engine swap. I did find a 3.2 litre Jaguar V8 on eBay for 300 quid, so I'm not sure we'll be able to fit it in that. But yeah, so that's the unfortunate fate of our two Volkswagens. The Volvo, to be fair, is doing very, very well. We're still yet to get these shocks. I tried to do the shocks, and it was a nightmare. Basically, the bottom bolt was stuck on there. I'm going to be converting it from the Nivermat suspension to the standard suspension, just because the Nivermats are £500 a piece, and standard suspension, the shock absorbers are about £60, well, between 60 to 100 quid. So that's the route I'm going to go down. I'm just going to find a way of getting that bottom bolt off. But yeah, that's it, guys. So we'll keep you up to date on the Polo if you want to know. It's going to be a while yet before we can sort it, but yeah, that's just a quick update. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on the video. Let me know if you've had any issues with cam belts failing and how you went about fixing it. If you've got any advice, that would be much appreciated, because there doesn't actually seem to be that much on sort of forums and stuff. And if you've got any cheap wheels, these are Volkswagen wheels. Like I said, I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty universal now on the Volkswagens. So if you've got any of those for sale, let us know, because you'd probably be interested in buying them. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Cheers.